Cyberbrainer is an online training platform designed to help individuals and teams learn the latest technologies and become certified professionals, producing a comprehensive learning experience.
Or head of HR is going to be for, or the entire company as such. It is not. The person is an HR. Sorry, it is not that this particular person is the head of HR, only for the CEO level organization. It is for everybody, correct? So that is why we inheritance, which means all the reporting sub-A, supervisory organizations are also going to inherit the roles which are assigned at the top, most level supervisory organization. Alright, clear on that. Clear on this one tab. So here we have a supervisory organization, which is called as operations supervisory. And here it says assigned. Kelly Brown is assigned as an administrative assistant here in this organization. And if I go to the organization chart, over here of this supervisory organization, which operations supervisory. Operations supervisory. This is the organization over here, and I have Kelly Brown assigned as administrative assistant over here, which means all of these organizations or reportees under this particular operations supervisory will have Kelly Brown as the administrative assistant all the way to the bottom. Everybody. So this organization has 2 more people under them, and again it goes all the way to the bottom, most level for everybody. I will have Kelly Brown as one of the administrative assistants, which means in the bottom level organization I can have more people as well, but Kelly Brown will be one of the administrative assistants. This is what we call it as inheritance. Clear on the funder. Any questions? Alright. So if you see over here, for this supervisory organization we have it as assigned, whereas all the other organizations it shows here role as inherited, which means it is coming from a superior support. That is all very fundamental, and I think, Kelly, and it was you right who was asking about how all the roles came in. Alright. So we have seen about organizations. What are the different organizations we have and locations? So I think I will just go into locations and then come over here. Alright now. Next thing, what we are going to be doing is, we dealt about supervisory organizations. Now we are going to be creating what is called as a location, and today, activity for you is, I want everybody to be creating a supervisory organization roles plus a location today. Now I am going to be creating a location. Like I said, location is nothing but any kind of a place where your organization is going to be located in. I am going to be creating a location which I am going to add location, new stages. I can have different location, new stages, which I want to set up. As said, side campus. All of this is completely configurable and, again, for every organization they may use different types of locations. These are just types of locations that I am going to be having, and this is, again, completely configurable. Now I am just going to say it is a business site, and I am just going to create a sample location over here, and what are the different attributes that I can have for a location? What is a location type? Number 1. I can have it as a building cubicle. However, I want to have it again. I can configure all of this in the back and the way I want it, based on my client requirements. I am going to say it is just probably a headquarters location attributes. If I want to add some attributes over here, what it is, again, I want to do it. And again, like I said, location is another type of organization, which means it is also going to have inheritance. It is also going to have the hierarchy level, which means San Francisco could be a location under San Francisco. I could have San Francisco Office 1, San Francisco Office 2. So San Francisco, Office 1 and Office 2 will be part of the hierarchy, which will report to San Francisco, and San Francisco could report to Washington State, and then Washington State to go to the US, and US could go to any North America, that is, and North America could go to global. So the same hierarchy, inheritance, all the concepts that we have seen, is going to be over here as well. Clear. And again, external URL for this particular location. If I want to add URL, I can do that. These are all non-mandatory fields. Coordinates if I want to have some GPS, not much used. Next, contact information. What is going to be the office contact phone number, address, email address, offer POC over there in the organization? All these are more administrative or reporting purposes. Next, since I chose it as business site, what is going to be my time profile, more of the time zone where this location is going to be? I am just going to give it a Central US time. Alright. So I don't think there is any standard working hours over here. Okay, so this is sorry. This is time. Profile is a little different, other time standards. So time profile is like for every location in the organization. I think I missed that. Sorry on that. This is different, so this is like for every location across the globe. How many hours am I expected to work? For example, in the US, you're expected to work 40 hours, 40 hours a week. Whereas fine go to Europe. Each. Every country is going to have a different legal requirement or legal requirements. Some countries in the Nordics you're expected to work only 35 hours a week, whereas in France or in UK you're expected to work 7.5 into 5, which is like 37.5 hours, so I can create specific time profiles for them. In India, it could be 40 or 45, whereas if you could Japan, it's gonna be again 45. If you are gonna be in the Southeast Asia, it is 40 hours. So every location is going to have a different time profile, which could be like harmony as, and what are the legal requirements related to that? That is what a time profile is going to be. Language, time zone language. If you want to set a default language for this, I can set it up. And what is going to be the currency posting locations? I would say this is more into recruiting side of things. I wouldn't want to deal it over here in HR sessions. So this is specifically what we have in a location over here, and I'm going to head. Okay. What is the error that I've gone? Probably I missed something. Address okay. Probably missed filling out an address information, so I will just give it as US. I will just give a random address. Oops, I missed the state. Alright. Alright, and again, one thing good about Workday is all postal codes that you are going to be entering is going to be validated. So if I'm going to enter a wrong postal code, say for UK or for US, it is going to hit a validation error saying that the postal code is incorrect, and I'll get an error over here. Alright. What is this postal code error? Okay, I don't mark it a primary. Okay, I'll just mark this as primary right now. Alright. Clear on how to create a location over here and what are the different attributes for my location. Any questions here? And activity for people today is: I want you to create a location and create a supervisory organization and tank this supervisory organization to the location. That's going to be the activity for you today. Clear on that? Any questions here? So activity for you today is: I want you to create 2 locations today. That is number 1. Number 2, create 2 supervisory organizations and say you're going to create location A, location B, create 2 supervisory organizations, S1 and S2. I'm just giving you a sample name. You can create the name that you want. If you want to create Ramon. If you want to create Nishant 1. If you want to create Kalyan 1, you can create it. And your first supervisory organization to have the location 1. Second supervisory organization should have
Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.